Hello everybody, my name is Megan and welcome to a bank holiday reading vlog. So it is Friday, Good Friday, and I am trying to read the entire Apprentice trilogy by Robin Hobb in the next 5 days. We have Good Friday, we have Easter Saturday, Easter Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, because I'm not working on Tuesday. So this one's not too long, shouldn't be too difficult to get through, but the next two books in the series, which are a little bit too far away for me to just grab right now, they're like this big. And I'm scared of them. So can I do it? We will see. Right now I'm on sprint with Liv. We have 15 minutes left of this sprint, so I'm gonna see how much of this I can get through while I listen to the audiobook and finish my tea. Cheers. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll check in with you later when I have more thoughts about the story. But what is this trilogy about? So it's about Fit, who is despised. He is the bastard son of the crown prince who is shamed into abdication. He's raised in the castle stables, only accompanied the king's fool, the ragged children of the lower city, and his unusual affinity with animals provide Fitz with any comfort. To be useful to the crown, Fitz is trained as an assassin and to use the traditional magic of the Farseer family. But his tutor, allied to another political faction, is determined to discredit, even kill him. Fitz must survive, for he may be destined to save the kingdom. So that's what the book's about. I guess we'll see if I enjoy it, and hopefully I do, because I own too many of Robin Hobb's books to not enjoy them. So yeah, follow me along on this adventure of trying to read too many words in a short space of time, and fingers crossed I like them. Hello, it is 1:30, yeah, 1:35, and I am at page 122 of Assassin's Apprentice. I'm making good progress. I only started this at like 11, I think, so I'm averaging about a page a minute from when I've been reading, and yeah, I'll definitely have this finished up today, which is good because I have an early morning tomorrow, so I need to sleep tonight and I'm really tired. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on hold for like an hour. I'm going to go eat some food. I'm going to go just sit, cuddle with the dog, and then probably walk the dog and come back and read for like 2-3 hours, another 100 or so pages of read. Yeah, I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna go eat. I feel like I'm not giving any concrete thoughts. But yeah, so I'm 120 pages in. What are my thoughts? My thoughts are it's written well. I'm really sad for Fit. Burrich really did him dirty in like the first like 50 pages, and I was real sad. I feel like I'm only going to continue to get sad. But yeah, basically he just has a really lonely childhood when things don't seem to be going any better for him now. But yeah, it's written well. I'm interested in Fitz as a character and the world, and I'm intrigued by the wit and the skill. I'm hoping we get to see more of that going forward. So yeah, I'm gonna go eat food and then carry on with this later on. But yeah, I am a little bit tired. I did start sprints with Liv at 8:30 this morning, and I feel like my brain is telling me that was a mistake. So yeah, I'm gonna have a bit of a chill and come back to you when I've made more progress. What time is it? It is 6:37. I'm now on page 236 of Assassin's Apprentice, and I'm really quite enjoying it. However, we've got to a bit where Galen, who is just the worst person ever, is teaching Fitz the skill, which is, they haven't explained what it is. Oh, he's the worst teacher in the world. It's magic that like the royal line has, that I think sort of can manipulate and like enter people's minds. I don't know, they've not explained it. I'm hoping it gets vaguely explained later on down the line. And Galen does not think Fitz should be taught the skill. He thinks that bastards should not be taught it. I think he hates women also. He's just a dick, and he's manipulated the entire group of people who he's teaching into thinking that his way is the only way. And it's just, I'm angry, like really quite angry. And Burrich is also very angry, rightly so. And people need to stop giving Fitz dogs, because I can't deal with bad things happening to them. Bad things are going to happen to them and I'm not ready for it. So yeah, that's my update. I'm enjoying it so far. I like the characters we've met. His like town friends are cool, like Molly and Dirt and Kerry. Is that one of them? They seem like a nice little break for him. Love that. Burrich is like terrible, but also like fine. Like I can't forgive Burrich for what happens like 50 pages into this book. Like, who could do that to a 6-year-old and not me? But whatever. Lady Patience is an interesting character, and the king in waiting, Verity, bad at politics, which is bad for a king. Really think he could be doing better. But But yeah, we'll see what the next 150 pages has in store for me, and I'll catch up with you later. But like, that, who gave Robin Hobb the right to do that to me? I'm very sad. I've just finished Assassin's Apprentice. It is 10 to 10. It's cowboy time, guys. Jesus Christ. How dare she do that? That was mean. And I feel like I know some of the struggles Fitz is going to have in the future, and oh my gosh, I'm sad. I'm sad. Okay. I'm going to not start book 2 today because I don't want to. I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna watch Liv and Chloe on sprints. I might watch the Elder Linglong live show for Assassin's Apprentice and then go to bed because I have to be up early tomorrow. But like, goddamn, why? I'm so sad now. It's been so long since I updated you. I finished Assassin's Apprentice on Friday. I went to Birmingham on Saturday. I didn't film anything. I then got stranded in Birmingham on Saturday because the trains were just an absolute mess. So I read 90 pages of Royal Assassin on Saturday and then nothing on Sunday because I got the train home in the morning. I was kind of tired because it had all been quite stressful, and then didn't really read anything on Monday because like family came around Sunday night. And I was like pretty peopled out after Saturday. I loved going to Birmingham and meeting friends. However, it involved a lot of peopling and a lot of train time. And then my grandparents came around Sunday and I just wasn't ready for that. I thought it was just me and my parents and my brother. And then my brother and my niece came around on Monday for like a barbecue. They came around at like 11:30. I only left at like 6:30, so then I was like tired. But I did get like 200 more pages of Assassin's Apprentice read. No, of Royal Assassin read. And then I put that down for a bit because I picked up an audiobook so I could like tidy my room and things. Because it's a lot, you know. I made a mistake. So this vlog is not a bank holiday weekend reading vlog for the entire trilogy because it's heavy. I was stressed, I was angry. None of these characters are making good decisions. It's been a lot, and today is Wednesday. I've been at work, working from home, and I feel terrible. So I'm probably not really going to update much tomorrow because I'm going to be tired and grumpy because I'm kind of ill. But I am finally on Assassin's Quest, which I haven't started yet, but I'll be picking it up tonight after I upload last week's vlog. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have the energy to give you my thoughts and feelings on Royal Assassin. It was again a 4-star. I feel like the whole trilogy is going to be a 4-star just because I like the characters and I'm invested in them, but they're all idiots and it frustrates me, and I hate Regal so much. I cannot wait for him to get some kind of comeuppance, and I'm worried he won't because Robin Hobb isn't the kind of writer who's giving people like grisly death. Everything bad that's happening is like slow and like understated but still terrible. So yeah, it's been a time. I'm having a time with the series. I've also though picked up an audiobook, a romance audiobook called Meet Me in the Margins, which I'm enjoying a lot so far. That's really cute, so I'll tell you all about those tomorrow, fingers crossed, when I've like maybe brushed my hair and like the lighting is not so terrible that I'm just like bright red. Good morning. It's Friday. No, it's Saturday. It's early because I'm working today. I'm like just ready to go for work. Just waiting for my lift to come pick me up, but I thought I would let you know that I've still been ill, so I've just not been awake enough to talk after work. And I got the camera out to tell you yesterday my thoughts on Royal Assassin, and I spoke for 5 minutes without even mentioning the book. So yeah, I thought I'd do a very quick update this morning. Promise to do a bigger update this evening when I get home, but I'm currently like 180 pages into Assassin's Quest, so my plan of finishing it by the end of this weekend is precarious. I'm gonna have to really buckle down on Sunday. I gave Royal Assassin 4 stars. I read Meet Me in the Margins. I listened to that on audio after I finished Royal Assassin because I needed like a break, and it was a nice fun cheesy romance and I had a good time, and I gave that like 3.5 stars. I rounded it up on Goodreads to 4 because like it was a lot of fun. I definitely had my issues with it, so I'll talk through those later as well. Let you know who the author of that is because I just don't remember. And yeah, I'm gonna go find my shoes, throw some food in a bag and go to work, even though I really don't want to. Hi guys, it's been a while. This is less a vlog and more I'm here to tell you now all of my thoughts of the Farseer Trilogy. And God, what was the other book I read? Meet Me in the Margins. And also my thoughts on Heartstopper because that came out during this vlog and I had a great time watching it. And I'm going to watch it again today because I finally finished Assassin's Quest. now. I may still include some of the vlog clips. I walked my dog, but I've been really ill and I still sound ill. Apologies, I still feel ill. I'm having a time. So, Assassin's Apprentice by Hobb, the first book in the Farseer Trilogy. I read this in 24 hours. I think I actually told you some of my thoughts during it. This was 4 stars. It was a good introduction to the world. It's interesting. I think now that I've read more of the series, it's interesting that it's told from Fitz's perspective, because like the boy is an idiot. He like is very aware of some things. He's very observant in the things he's been trained to observe, but like generally in like the lore of the world and things like that, he's like dumb as a bag of rock, and I love him. The events of this book towards the end were interesting and sort of set the scene of how difficult Fitz's life is going to be, and I enjoyed it. But it's only a 4-star because like the pacing of this entire series is just weird, and we'll talk more about that with Royal Assassin, which is like 650 pages. Things happen, but not enough things happen. This is a very meandering book. It again got 4 stars because the character relationships are really interesting, and we develop the characters a bit more and we get more going on. But damn, this book is slow. And I couldn't, right, so my plan was to read these books in 5 days, right, and I couldn't, because this book, so frustrating. All the characters make bad decisions constantly, just constantly. Like, why is no one taking Regal seriously? Like, what? Just, I wanted to hit them, so I had to, things would happen, I would have to put it down and be like, oh my god. But it's fine. The end of this book, however, was a lot. Damn. But despite the fact it was 650 pages of not all that much happening, just some like badly done court politics, I must say, it was still a good book. I still enjoyed it. I'm so glad I read it. Meandering is definitely the word I would use. Meandering and just not sad so much as just trying. I think that's my thoughts on Royal Assassin. And then we have Assassin's Quest, which again, 4 stars, but like massive pacing issues. I swear, the plot only started from page like 500, like the actual quest. The rest of it was just like Fitz getting over the events of Royal Assassin and, you know, doing his own thing for like once in his life, and then everyone giving him shit about it, which, oh, don't get me started. Actually, I'm gonna start. So, some overall thoughts I have on the series are that it's really interesting with the use of the skill, how Fitz does have this damper on him. He does have, like in the first one, he's been taught to use the skill by someone who hates him and someone who basically emotionally and physically manipulates and tortures him into believing he does not have the skill and think he can't use it. His growth in it has been stunted, and he just believes that he can't use it, and eventually he realizes that was imposed upon him and he does have the skill and he could use it, but that doesn't mean he magically becomes adept at it. He still struggles with the skill. He has a lot of potential and is weak, and I think that's really interesting. I feel like a lot of fantasy writers would have gone down the route of, oh well, now he's realized this, like he's gonna become amazing and it's gonna be like his greatest strength, and it's not. And I just think that's really cool. It's a really interesting route to take, and I'm all for it. And now the characters, so people just treat Fitz so badly. They just, oh, there are bits in Assassin's Quest when I was literally like, why are you even helping these people? They're literally doing nothing but make your life bad. Like, why are you still loyal to them? Like that. Oh oh, I had some moments. Also, this is like kind of a spoiler because it's, you know, it's the 3rd book, but it's just one line at the end of, I think, the 1st or the 2nd chapter. Let me have a look. So the end of the 1st chapter is, I was kind to the old man, I did not tell him that they had. And like, the end of the 1st chapter gutted me. I was like, oh, okay. And I think the end of the 2nd chapter, there was like a moment. Yeah. So the end of the 2nd chapter is when Fitz decides on his own path. And I was like, okay. Overall, 4-star series. I just wish that the pacing was better, and I wish that the conclusion was more satisfying, like, because I know that the next set of books in this world aren't about Fitz, they're the life ship traders, and so like this is not a satisfying conclusion to a trilogy, or like I'm not satisfied with everything is wrapped up a little quickly, I will say. Like the main resolution of a lot of the conflict is not handled by Fitz, our first person perspective character, so we just get to hear about what did happen as he quickly recounts it, which interesting. And then it's just like, oh yeah, this is the ending. And if I had read this when it came out, like however long ago, I'd have been like, really? I suffered through this many pages of this character being abused for that? But I know there's more coming, and I know things only get worse, so I'm not excited about it, but I'm also excited about it. So let's talk about the happy romance I read. Meet Me in the Margins by Melissa Ferguson is about an editor, or an acquisitions editor, an assistant acquisitions editor at like an indie pub press in America, and it's a literary imprint or house or whatever it's called, and there's a sort of stigma around sort of commercial fiction, and she's writing a romance and needs to get it sent to an editor at a different publishing house as soon as possible. And so she writes it, she sends it off, the editor has issues, that some random secret person has written in the margins of the draft of the novel that she hid in the office when she dropped it in front of a meeting, and then just like ran away because no one can know she's writing commercial fiction. And it was cute, it was a good time. It was 4 stars, like that's probably a bit higher rating, but I did have a really good time reading it. I'm not sure if it's just because I needed a break from the Farseer Trilogy, probably was, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. But there just kind of wasn't enough interaction between the love interests. Like there wasn't quite enough tension built up, and she forgave her terrible shitty ass family far too quickly. Like I needed there to be more conflict there. Like I'm glad that her family were not the worst. She did forgive them too quickly. Context here is our main character is living with her younger sister, and her younger sister is engaged to the main character's ex-boyfriend. The on and off again boyfriend of like a decade. Yet they got engaged after dating for 3 months. So boyfriend broke up with the main character. 24 hours later confessed his love to the sister, and then 3 months later they got engaged and they're getting married, and the family are just like, well, you've got to get over it. Like it's not her fault that he picked her. Like family is everything. And I'm just like, and the sister says some pretty shitty things to the main character at the beginning because the main character is not doing as well financially, and so is living with the sister, and it grated on me. Grated. So yeah, but it was 4 stars. Like I wish if I read it now after watching Heartstopper and feeling happier in life, and not when I was really ill and powering through the Farseer Trilogy, then you know probably would have been less. But as it is, it's a good time and I recommend it. Now, Heartstopper. I'm not going to say much. I'm just going to recommend that you watch Gab's video and Meg with Books and Irish Reader. Like loads of people have videos about Heartstopper and they're just so heartwarming and beautiful, and I had just like the best time watching people's reactions to it. It's a great show and it's just so wholesome and happy, and if it doesn't get a season 2 I might actually kill somebody, and I'm going to reread it immediately. It's Spring Flingaween is happening now, and one of the prompts is to read pink on the book, and the first Heartstopper spine is pink, so I'm going to reread all 4 of those and just live my best life. I'm going to rewatch the show. Yeah, it's going to be good. But yeah, this is a vlog that is not a vlog, and it's over now. So please send me any messages on social media. Everything is linked below. Comment if you've read the Farseer Trilogy. What did you think of it? Did you think I was foolish for trying to attempt to read it in 5 days? I could have done it if I hadn't had to put down the books so often because I was ill or because I was frustrated. So like physically I could have read them that quickly, but like it just wasn't good for me, so I didn't, and that's where we are. So yeah, I will hopefully see you in a new video soon, and hopefully it will be more successful.